to.
I'm probably going to start off watching some Blue Jew before I do anything else. Well, in the meantime, why are so many people sending me shit? Why? Stop texting me so much. My fat fingers are hard to text with.
Mm,
Full?
yes, Dad.
10, 5 more bites.
Mm,
Understood?
yes,
Go
Dad.
get it done.
Yes, Dad.
Anyway, uh, it's not leaving any gaps under me, is it? Doesn't look like it. All right, cool. Yeah, in a little bit I might watch some Blue Jew. Fuck. Oh, hey, look. It's a little pansy in my chat. Come here, you little pansy. What up, Varick? Of OQK. Blah, 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 blah. No one gives a shit. And banned. Gone. I erased him like the god of this place I am. That being said, normal people, whenever you show up, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to watch some Nooks. What the actual fuck? Epstein files backfired on the left. Oh, who would have thunk, huh? Isn't that funny? Funny how that always ends up happening. You can't make this shit up. And it's hilarious to me. Maybe I'll watch him.
Whoo boy, the Epstein files just dropped and we have so much information. That was sort of a joke, but I think the conclusion here is that the government will always lie to you. We're going to be splitting up the Epstein deep dive into 2 videos. The first video covering up exactly how the government's been covering up the Epstein stuff. And the second video, we will be actually going through the people that did get exposed by this Epstein drop, because we did get some stuff. But first we have to talk about the lack of transparency, man, because this is crazy. Like seriously, what are we doing? The one net positive of the entire Epstein hullabaloo is the fact that I think everyone can agree that you can never trust the government. Like, I've been yelling at people for years. I've been yelling at them for years. Yo, all you need to do is inject yourself with infinite vaccines and you will get superpowers and heat vision. And I was like, no, actually, maybe we shouldn't actually just blindly trust the government with whatever they say. No, we should. Absolutely. All elections are fair. Illegal aliens are not voting. Illegal aliens aren't getting Social Security. Just trust the government. The government said so it must be true. Yes, absolutely. Well, that's dead. It's over. It's so dead and over, and everyone can agree, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're actually on. One thing we did get confirmation of on the Epstein files, and I think this is super important, there were photos like this. Yes, this doesn't implicate anybody, but in my opinion, it implicates everybody. Every single person associated with Jeffrey Epstein knew exactly what was happening. All right, we got to stop. We got to stop with this all. But maybe they were friends with history's most prolific pedophile. But in reality, they had no idea that this was going on. They all knew that it was going on. Bro advertised it. He advertised it. Now, the irony is, everyone's still attacking Trump over this, when the reality is the Biden administration did cover it for 4 years before Trump ever showed up. And also, Trump is the only guy, as far as we know, that actually kicked Epstein out of his public life. Like, he kicked Epstein out of his house. He never went to Epstein's island that we know of. Like, as far as the politicians go, Trump seems like he's the most kosher. That said, every single other guy,
too.
Trump included, every single guy, like, dude, you should not be welcomed into public life if you associated with this guy. You knew, okay? Oh, I was just chilling with him in the hot tub. I didn't know that the girl was under 18. Oh, get out of here, brother. So yeah, let's look at the transparency or lack thereof of the Epstein files. First, we have to see the Asmongold crash out, because I know that he's been covering the Epstein files more than anybody else.
And you're now in line. Oh, wow. Court documents, DOJ
And
disclosures, House
too.
Committee
Oh, boy.
oversight. Holy fucking shit. The gang's all here.
No, not Billy. Not Billy.
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't believe they would get... Bro, is that Michael... It's Billy and Michael Jackson. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, well, let's look at the transparency shit, because everyone's literally crashing out over this, and they're completely right. But dude, seriously, this is unreal. Unreal.
Who's ready to see the Epstein files?
Oh, get out of here. Oh, no. Oh. Brah. This is the worst thing ever, man.
I feel like Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. Dude, this is terrifying.
How about that, huh?
Friggin'.
Wow. Look at that.
Should I make a racist joke?
Asmon's reaction is like,
Now
oh,
we finally know. It's just, it's good that they finally decided to tell us what the truth is. and we can finally have justice for these victims.
There it is. There it is. They don't care about the victims. They don't care about anything. They just want to protect their elites.
Thank
every
God for
time.
that, right, guys?
Oh, this is painful. to
Let's
look
see.
at.
Is there going to be anything here at all?
No, there won't. There won't. They don't want
Not
to
a
release any
single-
of the court transcripts, obviously, because this is all just a giant pedophile community, and we're not part of it. Well, thank God we're not part of it, but they're trying to do their absolute best to make sure that no one that is part of it gets exposed. It's all these global buddies that get together and now have Epstein blackmail over their head for the rest of time. Dude, it's literally illegal. This is literally illegal. They passed the Epstein Reveal Act. What are we doing?
One. There's no way there is not a single one. I really think that there needs to be a conversation about the fact that they said they didn't have these files.
True. We're going to...
You know what's really funny is that that's freaking Jeffrey right there. And that's Jill Biden. And Joe Biden behind him. Oh, shit.
Release the files. What files? We don't have any files. Well, now they obviously do have files. So they lied. Dude, first of all, Pam Bondi needs to get obliterated. Legally, obviously. She needs to get fired. It's insane that she's still there. I don't know how much, actual direct impact Trump has on all this stuff, but there needs to be a serious conversation about this, man. Like, what are we doing? We literally cannot trust the government, no matter who gets elected. You either vote for the red satanic pedophiles or the blue satanic pedophiles. Personally, I would prefer the satanic pedophiles that, are against, abortion and trans children's surgeries and closed border. I mean, I prefer those pedophiles, I guess, over the other pedophiles. But, dude, we got to do something here. And this is not to say that everyone is a pedophile, obviously, but there's enough high up guys that are either pedophiles or protecting them that there needs to be something that happens.
Really? Because remember whenever they said they didn't have them?
Yeah.
Well, why? Yeah. Like,
They lied.
what the fuck?
They
If
lied.
this was here...
They tried their absolute best. They said that there was nothing. Then they said they didn't have them. Then they said they had them, but they're irrelevant. Now they have them and they're censored. Bro, what are we doing?
What it all sounds like to me, right, as someone who worked for this same government over the course of a lifetime almost, is that it sounds like there's been just a huge amount of incompetence, negligence, not to mention outright just sabotage going on. Because the thing is that we already know the government's incompetent and that they're negligent, right? So it's not that far-fetched to think, well, they screwed up and they kept screwing up. It's not that hard to imagine it because it has happened. But the thing is that it all reads to me like you get it all together and it's like, well, shit. Right? I mean, the files exist. We all know this. They've been here the whole time. But the handling, the fact that a lot of them were found in a freaking, in burn boxes and stuff, and they were trying to get every single bit of them they could away under the Biden administration. And the fact that they found some stuff, and then they realized, oh shit, like this isn't everything we thought it was, right? And then the rest of it is just like compromat, which, well, everybody has of somebody somewhere. So again, all at the end of the day, it goes for me to say that I believe in my own theory about the Epstein files. And that is, it's part incompetence, part negligence, right? Part sabotage. And then the rest is just like human error, essentially. Because you got to think about it. If there was as much going on for as long as, we know, that's a lot of shit to go through. You're talking tens of thousands of files to go through. Oh, Jesus. Plus, tapes. You know how much camera footage you got to go through before you find stuff that's interesting as someone who's done like BDAs and stuff like that, or like security assessments, of when I, been in charge of the security of a site or something like that, right? You know how many hours of footage you go through before you find anything that actually happened? A lot. Unless you got like some kind of video software or something like that. Right? So the thing is that, you know, the greater amount of it is attributed to people doing people shit. You had the Democrats who had it forever, but couldn't release it because it implicated all of them. And, with how little of Republicans are involved in this period, which it's hilarious, it's all the rhinos. That's kind of funny. It's screwed up, but funny how it's all the rhinos. But there's so little of their political opponents in it that even if they had tried to use it as a weapon against the right, it still would have failed because then it would have led to too many questions, which is why they didn't release it or say anything about it. And then, of course, you got the transition of government where agencies are still to this day fighting against POTUS. They are still all fighting him. All of them. Yes, Border Patrol too. You got agents in ICE as well, leaking shit. Right? This has been going on forever. Now, that was happening also with the files because they were fighting the public over them. And now they were fighting Trump too. Who knows what they did to him? Because at the very best case scenario for Democrats, they could remove as much of themselves as possible while giving some sacrificial lambs, right? But at the same time, right, it would do them no benefit not to do something to the files because then it's compromise on basically the entire left wing of the country. So it was pretty close to being a catch-22 for them. So who knows what they did to the files. Also, when Cash and Bongino got in, turns out they didn't find everything they were hoping to, and it was a bigger mess than they thought. And at the same time, there were things that they had cooked up from their experiences that gave them a confirmation bias where, like, come on, there's of course, every bad guy I've gone after and all this kind of shit, right? They fucked up too. But at the same time, again, the rest of it is like, ah, shit. Like, yeah, it's a pretty bad time. That being said, I don't believe in the grander conspiracies people have about the Epstein files. For me, it's a lot simpler. Only though because I have my own experience in the government, heavily so. That leads me to believe more in my own kind of theory than everybody else's. Because there's more evidence for mine than there is the other two combined. That also being said, I mean, we could all be wrong. And it could all just be some weirdo club that was just isolated by itself. Who knows?
Literally, what are we doing? Like, they're really trying their absolute best to throw everything they can at the wall, not to release who's actually in these files.
Then how did you not know that? They don't exist? Exactly. Like,
Yeah,
this is...
They don't exist. Now they have 300,000 files.
And to me, like, obviously it's good that the files were revealed, but think about it like this. So I don't ever think about stopping and getting mad at the cookies. I think about the cookie factory that makes the cookies. And yes, obviously it's good that some of this information is now out and it's made public.
True.
But the problem is that the person that, basically hid this information from the public is still in a position of power.
I completely agree. If I had to tell you the number one flaw with the entire Trump administration, it's the fact that we're not arresting powerful people. I think that's literally the number one flaw. I keep seeing...
Oh, no, Nux. You're not going hard enough. See, people call Nux far right. I'm far right. And he is still centrist compared to me. Just so people are aware. So what I'm saying next will make a lot of sense. Right? But yeah, he's not going hard enough. He's not going hard enough. He's right about that part. The rest of it, he's wrong. Here's the thing. We were promised a right-wing despot. We were promised a right-wing tyrant. We were promised a right-wing fist all the way down the throat of all the establishment from the executive. We voted for a stomping. Okay, we voted for a nuclear Armageddon in the swamp. We're not getting that. Much as we wanted it, we're not getting it. Now, you know, him as blue Jew, me as the red Jew. That's what I'll say. It's so true, too. Is that we were promised absolute recompense and reckoning with those who had been trying to murder us, slaughter us, genocide us, population replacement theory us, leftist propagandized us, feminized, just everything evil left, right? We were promised a reckoning for all of that shit. So far, we're not getting it. We're getting this, drip feed of like good thing here and there. So no, Nux, you're wrong. That's not the only thing wrong with the Trump administration. All right, Pam Bondi is another thing wrong. She's another problem with the Trump administration because she believes in hate speech bullshit. And I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. Get out of there. You don't belong in that chair. We need a different we need a different head of the DOJ. Kash Patel needs to have a fire lit under his butt. All right, he's compromised somewhere. So Kash Patel is compromised somewhere. And someone needs to light a fire under his butt. He needs to do more. He needs to stop. He said, tell Valhalla brother. Okay, well, then good. That means you renounce everything else. You're American now. Stop showing favoritism. Anyway, there's a ton that's wrong. Plus, we also were promised that, on top of all of that, we were promised, right, a better economy. Just because the numbers are up right now, do not mean good economy. It means a full one, sure. But none of the rest of us are seeing that shit down here. We're not getting everything we wanted, that's for sure. But we're getting somewhere. I'll give him that.
Different people say he's too mean, he's not mean enough, he's not enough National Guard. All these are small potatoes. The big potatoes are the fact that we're not actually arresting the powerful people. Like, there obviously is some shadow cabal that is fucking controlling America and the entire West, in my opinion, and doing their best to, pull strings and do their absolute best. These elites that are trying to open the borders and flood the countries with retards and have these puppets that they could control because they have infinite pedophile photos of them or something. And it really seems kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure someone's crashing out about the Jews right now, but like, dude, this is crazy.
There's still, you don't know what you don't know. So there's no way for us to be certain about what's still being reserved, what's being withheld, what's not being shown.
True.
And so this is the problem that I have, is that the trust is broken.
Oh, true.
And people
100%.
don't know, why is it that you said you didn't have any?
Do I think Trump is the most transparent presidency? You want to know my hot take? I do think so. I just think the most transparent presidency is still a incredibly, unbelievably not transparent presidency.
If people were expecting more, where do I find all of these people so I can sell them my right arm security, give, send, go link, and then get more than what I'm asking for to start a security company to make America secure again. That's actually a good one. Massa. Goes hard. Sounds nothing like that softcore bullshit NASA. Any Jew, but the blue Jew is right. And I'm a red Jew, so I know a thing or two about the Jew.
I have to tell you the number one flaw with the entire Trump administration. It's the fact that we're not arresting powerful people. I think that's literally the number one flaw. I keep seeing different people say he's too mean. He's not mean enough. He's not enough National Guard. All these are small potatoes. The big potatoes are the fact that we're not actually arresting the powerful people. Like, there obviously is some shadow cabal that is fucking controlling America and the entire West, in my opinion, and doing their best to, pull strings and do their absolute best. These elites that are trying to open the borders and flood the countries with retards and have these puppets that they could control because they have infinite pedophile photos of them or something. And it really seems kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure someone's crashing out about the Jews right now, but like, dude, this is crazy.
There's still, you don't know what you don't know. So there's no way for us to be certain about what's still being reserved, what's being withheld, what's not being shown.
True.
And so this is the problem that I have, is that the trust is broken.
Oh, true.
And people
100%.
don't know, why is it that you said you didn't have any?
Do I think Trump is the most transparent presidency? You want to know my hot take? I do think so. I just think the most transparent presidency is still a incredibly, unbelievably not transparent presidency. There we go.
I think this is where the application of the phrase "gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet" is actually more applicable than when usually people say it, because this actually is the case for the most part. You see how many nervous millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires there are around him all the time? You see how nervous they are? I don't know if people have noticed this, but they've been extra nervous. Here, let me show you some shit. Trump.
There we go. Let's go, dude.
Trump meeting something. Okay, Trump meeting. But yeah, where's a good one? Why is it that so many millionaires look so nervous around him? I swear to God, this is true. This is so true. Okay, where is it? There was a really good one that had plenty of people around it. What was it? Meeting business? It was something like that. Trump meeting busyness Scheiße. All right. Was it this one? No. Shit. I hope it's not one of the ones that's like totally copyrighted all the goddamn hell. Where is it? There's a recent one. Bug. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah. These guys, I don't know if people notice this. It's kind of funny, though. They are very uneasy. They are not comfy whatsoever. They are not happy to be here. Right? And freaking Gates is so nervous. He is so freaking nervous. I don't know if y'all keep seeing him. It's not just him being weird. I swear to God, it's not just him being weird. There's Gates right there, and he's like, oh, fuck. It's freaking glorious. I love it. Anyway, that's my take on that. All right, let's continue. I gotta go check on something. Give me a sec. Well, there's no one there, so there's no one to say, give me a sec, too. All right. King of nothing. Oh, my back. Damn, I gotta restart the stream, don't I? Shit. Oh well.